the banger, and today we're doing a natural beats with my favorite products. If you guys would like to see that, then just keep on watching. And we coming with the videos. I told y'all I wasn't playing. Before I got rudely interrupted, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, comment, and do not forget to subscribe. Welcome to the V game, and we finna get into the video. Okay, first things first, I washed my face. I know I'm giving y'all my favorite products, so I got to give y'all the details. Okay, so my favorite moisturizer is the Pond's Dry Skin Cream. If you're one of my makeup clients, then you know that I use this because it's bomb. Yeah, it makes my skin very smooth and it helps my foundation to go on flawless. I don't use a primer because every time I use a primer, my foundation just looks so freaking patchy. We don't do patches over here, sis. We do not do patches. So this moisturizer is my primer. Here's a little mirror I made. Bam. Okay, but I just lather my whole entire face. And after we do that, while I'm doing my eyebrows and my eyeshadow, this moisturizer is soaking into my skin. So when I get ready to do my foundation, I will add a little bit more just because I have dry skin and my skin right now is just drinking this moisturizer. But before I do my brows, I like to conceal them.
Really, nigga?
That's kind of backwards, yeah, but I feel like it's easier for me. So I conceal my brows as if they were already done. And then I go back to my brows because it's so much easier. So the concealer I like to use for my brows is the Warm Honey from LA Girl Pro Concealer. Warm Honey. My favorite brush to use is this RK by Kiss concealer brush. And this is my favorite brow pencil to use from the same brand. To blend my concealer, I use the Morphe M173. It looks like this. Onto the dip brow, because I cannot do the pencils. My favorite dip brow is the Anastasia Beverly Hills dark brown and chocolate mixed together. I have them mixed in the same container. I don't know why, but I love it. Like I said in the beginning, I like to conceal my brows before I do them. So I'll grab some of that Warm Honey on the back of my hand. I like to take a makeup wipe. Oh, these are my favorite makeup wipes. And they're only 88 cents. Like, sis, go get you some. I've tried different makeup wipes and they're all, like, I just hate them so bad. So we're gonna take that concealer brush, dip into our concealer, and we're just gonna line our brows. There we go. There's one. I also like to bring my concealer all the way across just to make sure that they're even. I know. Y'all want to see the brows. I want to see the brows. I'm going to do them off camera only because I'm going to have a how to brows video coming. So that's the only reason I'm not going to do them on camera. These are how my brows are looking. And then I like to take this NYX tinted brow mascara. And I just like to go over my hairs to lay them down. And I'm just gonna take this blending concealer brush and pat away that line in the middle. I don't conceal my brows on top just because I don't like halo brows. If you don't know what halo brows are, then here they are. So I go in with my foundation to conceal the top of my brows as I'm doing my foundation. So after my brows are complete, I like to take that same concealer and that same concealer brush and fill in my lids. I don't use a eyeshadow base, I use my concealers because I'm taking that blending brush and patting that concealer in. Same thing on the other eye. Now that we have filled her in, we're gonna do eyeshadow, my favorite part. My favorite palette to use is the James Charles palette, of course, but we're working from 3 palettes, so I'm gonna be working from my Zulu palette by Juvia's. I'm gonna be using that brown right there, the gold and the shimmery color. And then we're gonna be working from the James Charles palette. We're gonna be using, my bad, this light shade right here, this shade, and this shade. I use Wet n Wild, BH Cosmetics, and the crayon case. Those are my favorites. However, I did try the Morphe brushes, but I do not like them because when you wash them, they start to hurt, and can't be doing all of that. I am sensitive. I cannot. So I'm gonna go back over with my blending brush to make sure I don't have any creases in my eyes. First thing we're gonna use is the lightest shade that I showed you from the James Charles palette. I'm gonna take that on this medium blending brush from the crayon case, and I'm just going to pack on the outside and bring it inwards. And I'm also going to bring it up a tad bit just to blend it out. Brown from the Zulu palette, and we're going to place that in the same area. Blending brush from the crayon case, and we're going to go into that second darkest shade from the James Charles palette, and we're packing in the exact same place. After we've done that, we're going to take that same brush and we're going to go into that even deeper brown. Same areas, same technique. Slightly go into that black. This flat brush from BH Cosmetics looks like this. We're going to take this and dip into that same concealer that we used earlier that's still in my hand, and we're just going to go into, you see how it's kind of a cut crease form? We're going to go over that, but we're not going to make it like an even cut crease. To take another flat brush, and this one's from Morphe. It's an M167 brush, and it looks like this. We're going to take that brush and we're going to dip into that gold shade from the Tri palette by Juvia's, And we're just going to pat this on exactly where we put that concealer. Now I'm going to take that small blending brush that I used earlier, and I'm going to dip back into that dark brown, that last dark brown that I used, and I'm going to pat it on and blend it in with that gold. Tap into that black with the same brush and pat that on. Now I'm going to go back in with that Pond's I used earlier, and I'm just going to go back underneath, and I'm going to pat some all over my face. I'm not going to rub it all the way into my skin just because I like to mix it with my foundation just to give me that smoother look. Now I'm going to take my favorite foundation, which is the Maybelline Fit Me, and I am shade 330 Toffee Caramel, running a little bit low, but that's cool. Walmart's right up the street. I like to take my Real Techniques foundation brush, and I like to work that onto my skin. Work it onto my skin. And then I like to go in with my beauty blender at the same time. And blend it in right behind it. Take that same concealer brush I used earlier, and I'm going to dip in my foundation, not my concealer, because we're not going for halo brows. So sadly for my concealer, as you can see, I am out. Tarte Shape Tape is my favorite concealer to use because it has that thick, full coverage. But I recently got this foundation from Makeup Revolution in F11. Well, apparently it's not my shade. So I like to use this for concealer because it gives me that same full coverage, and I really love it. And then I like to take my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I like to go in at first to blend. I go in with my beauty blender right underneath my eyes. There's a freaking fly in my room. There's a fly in my room. Oh no, he gotta go. So right after I finish my concealer, I like to immediately go in underneath my eyes. Get out. Get out. My favorite powder right now is the Maybelline Fit Me in 310. This is my favorite because it just gives me that flawless face. And who does not like a flawless face? Period. Right underneath my eyes. I'm going to kill this fly because he's irking my nerves.
One eternity later.
We're going to contour using my James Charles palette. Go in with this Beach Cosmetics slanted brush for contour, and I'm going to tap into this medium tone shade, and we're going to contour. After we blended that contour into our desire, I'm going to take this small brush, this small circular brush, and I'm going to contour my nose. So we're just gonna mist. I cover my eyes so that my eyeshadows don't crease. But I have this fan from Dollar Tree. I got it backwards trying to be cute. 1, 2, 3. This is my favorite brush to highlight with because I feel like it just does the job. So I'm gonna go in with these 2 light shades from the James Charles palette. This one and this one. I'm gonna mix them together and we're gonna highlight this face. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and that same powder that I used. And I'm just going to carve out my contour. So after I carve that out, I'm going to dust that away right away. After I highlight, I'm gonna go in with a little blush. My favorite blush is Blush Subtile Shimmer from Lancome. This is how it looks. It's not too pinky. So I'm gonna take this small flat brush from the crayon case. It's a small crease brush. And I'm gonna go in with that light shimmer shade from the Tribe by Juvia's. And I'm gonna highlight the inner corners of my eyes. After that, I'm gonna go in with my favorite lip combo. So this one is basically my liner. So I'm putting it around and then I'm gonna ombre with this one and then I'm gonna gloss. So this one is Paradise Lost by CoverGirl. It's a chocolate color. Then this is Intense Lip Polish by Absolute New York. I think I got this from the beauty supply store, but this is how it looks. So it's a polish, but it dries actually. And then this is my favorite gloss from ColourPop. It's an ultra lip gloss, and it's called On Board. Just look at it, so glossy. It's my favorite gloss, so and then I'm gonna do that pop of gloss and bam. Get into these lips though. So I'm gonna pop my lashes on, and I'm gonna be back with the finished look. These are my favorite lashes. If you guys, I'm not gonna tell you what kind, because if you guys would like to see a lash haul, then I'm taking all suggestions down below. Let me know yes or no. I will do a lash haul from where I get my lashes and how much I pay for them. This is the final look. If you guys enjoyed the video, then do not forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe. If you are new, then make sure to click that bell, subscribe, and give a thumbs up for the video.